Hello there, it's Margaret Maloney, your PM Student Community Leader, and today a mini lesson about a story about responding to risk. It begins, as some stories begin, with once upon a time. Once upon a time, there was a project manager who worked with this wonderful team who supported an application that was used by thousands of people across the organization, well loved and well regarded. She was happy to work with that team, and she also developed a healthy respect for them and for the application. So her team was worried what would happen in the event of a disaster. There were disaster recovery plans in place, but the team just didn't feel that those plans were sufficient for this application. And so the team worked very hard together and did research and came up with estimates and purchasing plans, costs, timelines of how to create a better plan so that in the event of a disaster, almost no data would be lost. So they created this really, well-organized, detailed plan, and they sat the project manager down and they taught her all about it so that she could fully understand the reasons behind the plan and the key design behind the plan and the value that it would bring to the organization, which was, again, almost no data loss in a significant event. Now, all she, the project manager, had to do was to present this proposal for this recovery to their project sponsor. And so she did. And she brought it to the sponsor and she hit all the key points and explained, reminded him of the value of the application and the value of this plan and how it would guarantee almost no data loss in the event of a big significant event. And he listened cautiously, politely, asking questions. And when she finished, he thought for a second and he framed his answer to her, which was no. His answer was no. But then he said, and this is why. And he began to share with her that, while important, this particular application was not considered mission critical, and the cost of the proposed plan therefore exceeded the value of the plan. And again, not because the application was unimportant, but because if a disaster that big did occur, it would actually be days before anyone would go to use this application because they'd be taking care of so many other things. And that was the day that this project manager learned about the value of a risk response versus the potential risk being faced.